Hi everyone, my name is Karen and welcome back to my channel, Rather Be Reading. I'm here today to do my weekly wrap up for April week 3. I only managed to complete 2 books this week, which I like to try and get 3 read a week, but 2 is still pretty good. So let's just jump straight in and I'll tell you what I read this week. The first book I completed this week was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Now, I'm not going to say too much about what this is about, as I did go into this book blind, and I do think that is the best way to go into a book like this. Having said that, though, I did find this a little disappointing. There's just some aspects of this. I liked the writing, that was good, but there were just some things I didn't like. The twist that was in it, and I did like how it all kind of came together, and all of like different things throughout the story kind of came together at the end and made sense. I did enjoy that, but I also had a big problem in that part of this book involves the adults are just really pretentious in this story, like really pretentious. Like I said, I don't want to say too much about what it's about, so I'm trying not to say too much, but if you are interested in hearing more of my thoughts, then you can go to my Goodreads, which is linked down below, and check out the review that I have written for this. But yeah, I would give this 3 to 3.5 stars. And the last book I completed this week was 3 to Get Deadly by Janet Ivanovich. First off, can I just say, I hate these covers. I mean, I've got these from the library, so I don't own them, but all of the ones that I've got so far in this series have always got some weird food thing on them. Like the last one I think she had a soup can earring. Was it an earring in that as well? And this time, I don't know if you can see that. She's got a hot dog for an earring. I don't know. It's weird and I don't like it. Anyway, this is the 3rd book in the Stephanie Plum series by Janet Ivanovich. This is just a really kind of light-hearted chick flick, well, it's not a movie, but you know, chick lit type of book that follows a woman, Stephanie Plum, who, due to financial reasons in the first book, becomes a bounty hunter. They're just really quick, easy, enjoyable reads. I gave this one 3.5 stars. It's probably my least favorite of the series so far, but I will keep going. There's a character who becomes a bit more involved in this one, Lula, and I just don't really enjoy Lula. Lola? It's Lula, it's spelled with a U anyway. Her as a character that much, but there is something that happened towards the end of this book, which I think is going to lead on into the next book, that excites me greatly. So I do look forward to picking up book 4 in this series. Now I'll just touch quickly on the things that I'm hoping to pick up next week. I've actually already completed 1 book so far this current week, and that is What She Left by T.R. Richmond. This is a NetGalley read, and it surrounds the kind of mysterious death of a woman, and you're not really sure, she's drowned, and you're not really sure if she drowned accidentally, if she was murdered, if she committed suicide. They're just not sure at all, and it's basically following her story and trying to determine how she died. But it's not told in a normal way. The story is actually told, it jumps between kind of through emails between different people and Twitter chats and emails, blogs, just all kinds of digital media like that, and we're reading those posts and things like that, and that's how the story is being told. So that's really interesting, but I will go more in depth into my thoughts on that one in my April wrap up. Next, onto the book I am currently reading, and that is Horns by Joe Hill. I started this today. I'm about 70 pages in, so not too far in, but I'm really enjoying this so far. I just can't wait to keep reading this. This story follows a man whose girlfriend is raped and murdered. That happens kind of before the events of the story, and I think it's about a year later, and he starts to grow horns out of his head, and when this happens, he also starts to be able to hear people's thoughts, kind of, and like their secrets. They start just telling things to him without realizing really that they're telling things to him. it's really good. I really enjoy the writing so far, so I'm definitely look forward to reading some more of this and finishing this one off. After that, I am planning to pick up What My Girlfriend Doesn't Know by Sonia Soanes. This is the sequel to What My Mother Doesn't Know. These are just, I enjoyed the first one. It was written in verse and it was my first story in verse, and this is just the sequel. I believe there's just the 2 books, so I'm looking forward to just reading this. I think it'll be really quick because, as I said, it is written in verse. Following on from that, if I have time, it's actually a holiday here on Saturday, and normally my weekends are really like jam-packed busy, but because it is a holiday, I don't have a lot going on Saturday, so I'm hoping to get a lot of reading and a lot of TV watched this Saturday. So if I complete all of that, I am also hoping to pick up All That's Left by Ward Anderson. This is an adult fiction story, and from what I can tell, it surrounds 2 twin brothers. One is kind of the, you know, reserved, kind of, you know, good, nice twin, and then there's the wild kind of party twin, and the wild party twin dies, and the more conservative twin travels, I think it's to Hong Kong, to kind of find out what happened to his brother. So it sounds really interesting, and I'm hoping to pick that one up in April as well. So that's everything I read and everything I'm planning to read. Once again this week I didn't buy any books, which is sad and good at the same time, but I'm definitely hoping to buy some books soon. So hopefully soon these will involve a little bit of a book haul. But that's all I've got for you today. Bye guys.